Hey, what's going on, Swifters? It's Yusuf here, and welcome back to another Seed Spotlight. This is episode 15, and if you guys are new to these, or if you just so happen to forget, I do these Seed Spotlights for you every Sunday. So it was at sort of the beginning of every week, every Sunday night, or Sunday during the day time. I pick a seed out there on the internet somewhere that I found, or that you guys have suggested for me to check out, and I showcase it for you here in a little Seed Spotlight video. And if you're interested, it's sort of a new seed for you to check out for the following week. And so I hope you guys will join me again next Sunday for another episode. But today, the seed I have for you is, it's pretty unique. I've never seen this before. And this seed features 3 dungeons. It's basically a triple dungeon. And each dungeon has 2 chests inside of it. And literally, these dungeons are like back to back to back. They're like all right next to each other. It's pretty ridiculous. So the seed that we're talking about today is spelled like this. It's called Maelstrom, and the word Maelstrom is actually it's a very powerful whirlpool. That's what it means. I looked it up on dictionary.com. But it means a very powerful whirlpool. So this pillar right here represents where you spawn. So you spawn at about a coordinate of x negative 230, y of 69, and z of 180. Now before we head to the dungeons, which are over here, if you fly back this direction, there is actually a NPC village back here. Now unfortunately, it does not contain a blacksmith, so there will be no chest with potential items in it. But the village is fairly large size, and it has like 5 farms here, which is pretty cool. So you can start out with a pretty nice handful of bread and or wheat, and some houses to live in if that's your sort of thing. So let's go back to the spawn here, and I'm going to show you guys where you go to get to these triple dungeons with double chests. So I really like this seed already. The spot where we're going is in this jungle over here, and you guys know I really like jungles as well, so that's always an added bonus. So to get here, you just sort of run, I don't know, this direction. What direction is this? North? I think it looks like north. Once you get to this first big tree here, you're gonna go a little bit behind that, and this guy right here, you're gonna want to start digging at a coordinate of, here, let me hover over this so you guys can see. It's x of, whoop, right there, there we go, x of negative 304, y of 71, and z of 164, and all you got to do is dig straight down. So on your way, as you're digging straight down, you're gonna cross some coal, you're gonna pass some iron, which is kind of cool, some gravel, which is not so cool, and you eventually hit this the base of this dungeon down here. Now obviously, if you're doing this on survival mode, I recommend you have some sort of weapons and stuff before you just drop into a triple dungeon, which is kind of ridiculous. So right here we have a spider dungeon with 2 chests. Now unfortunately, none of these dungeons really reward us with anything great. You'd think that maybe there could be a golden apple or something down here, or a music disc, and there isn't, which is really unfortunate. So you're going to see a lot of wheat, a lot of saddles, strings, cocoa beans, and buckets here in these chests. So we've got the first dungeon here. It's a spider dungeon, and that literally connects directly to a zombie dungeon, which contains these items here, and their other chest contains these items here. And then if you come right over here, there's literally a 1 block gap between this dungeon and this dungeon, and this one's another spider dungeon as well. So I hope you like spiders. But this chest contains the contents that you see before you here, and this chest contains the contents, I think, yeah, that you see right here. So that's pretty much it for this seed. However, if you do come out of this dungeon here, I explored this abandoned mine for a while, and this abandoned mine is massive. It is super huge, and there's a lot of gold in this abandoned mine, especially right here at the beginning. There's a few pockets of gold smattered around here. It's a really, it was difficult to navigate, and I was actually looking for some chests. There are chests here, but what kind of sucks is right as you get up here, there's already a poison spider spawner all the way down there. So you've got a lot of spawners in a really small area here, which makes for a really difficult area. The one thing that I was thinking about as I was actually running through this abandoned mine was, this would be a sweet, like, custom map. If somebody converted this this whole abandoned mineshaft system, like the entire thing, and put like objectives in it and stuff, like, I might do that at some point. I don't even know. But the chests that were in here are like in really odd locations. a lot of dark spots, and it seemed like a really challenging abandoned mine. Now there is some diamonds that you can find in the abandoned mine. They're not in the chest. They're actually embedded into the wall here, and I will include those coordinates down in the description below, because I honestly don't remember how to get there. I wrote them down, so I'll put them in the description below if you're interested in checking those out. What's up, little guy? But yeah, so anyway, so this is probably one of the most challenging abandoned mines that I've seen, at least in my experience of playing Minecraft. But there you guys go. That is episode 15, a triple dungeon. So it's pretty sweet. Who knows, maybe one of these days we'll find a quadruple one, but triple's got to be pretty freaking rare, and especially the fact that they're all double chest dungeons as well, which is freaking cool. Just wish the mob loot was, or the loot, not the mob loot. I wish that the loot was a little bit better out of the dungeon. But there you guys go. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to hit that like button down below. Make sure you subscribe as well so you don't miss out on any more Seed Spotlights. And thank you guys. Seriously, last week's episode 14 of the Seed Spotlight, has 1.3 freaking million views. That's ridiculous. So thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you so much for watching. I can't believe that I got that many views. That's ridiculous. Who knew that everybody liked the Amazing Spider-Man seed? Pretty freaking sweet. So, yeah, once again, my name is Chimney Swift, and we'll be back again next Sunday with a new episode. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace!